Welcome to segment 3 and our final segment of this condensed Week 4 show because of the condensed NFL schedule. Blame 6 teams for their bye. Blame the Cards, Bengals, Browns, Broncos, Seahawks, and Rams. The entire NFC West is on a bye this week.
No, there's one, I think.
Cardinals? No, Niners.
Cardinals, Seahawks, yeah, Niners.
No.
Niners are the only ones.
Niners are actually our first game on the schedule, so let's dive right into it. What should be America's game of the week? San Francisco against the Eagles.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very good one to watch as the Eagles come in this one as the only undefeated team to play this week, as the Cardinals and the Bengals both have their bye weeks right now. As the Eagles coming back from 14-point deficits in each of the first 3 games so far this year.
And like I said last week, I thought the Colts were the comeback kids.
Philadelphia is taking over that job, I'll tell you that. Foles. So far, he's had a great year, and the entire Philadelphia offense have a great year.
He just said the magic 2 words to the Philadelphia offense. What were they?
No, what did I say again?
Nick
Foles. Yeah, Nick Foles, man. He's looking good, yeah. He's like struggling a little bit at the beginning, but he's got back into shape again. And I think he took that hit from that Washington game. He woke right up and just started throwing darts past him.
And so did everybody on the sidelines.
Yeah.
There was a melee.
Yeah, that was bad when he took that hit. That caught him on fire, I'll tell you that. If you ever played NFL Blitz, that's what just happened right there. He caught on fire and started just destroying people. But then they're going to San Francisco, who right now is just in a struggle, I believe, as once again taking a loss last week to division foe of the Arizona Cardinals.
But remember last year the Niners started 1-2, and how did they finish?
Yep, the playoffs.
12-4. NFC Championship game.
And San Francisco, they are a better team when they look. Their defense is good. Their offense is also good as well. Just they need to get some things rolling right now. And I believe if they're going to get something rolling, it would be this game. They are at home once again at Levi Stadium, where last game they had a very big lead, but blew it in the late seconds to Chicago.
That was a penalty fest.
Yep, that was a bad game. I couldn't stand that game that much. My God. This time, I think San Francisco will get it. I think they're going to get their first win in their new stadium and bring down the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. They're coming back in this one. I'll tell you that right now. They might go down by 14 again, but I believe they're coming back. I'm going to give San Francisco a win this one in Levi Stadium in San Francisco, 24-21.
This one was a toss-up, and I almost flipped a coin on this one. Last time I flipped a coin, it was on Denver and Seattle, and I won it. But I didn't flip it this time, and I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I also have San Fran winning this game, although the Michigan fansmanship in me hopes that San Francisco loses just about every one of their games so that they can hire Jim Harbaugh as their head coach.
That'd be nice.
Unless for some reason the Wolverines just wake up from the slumber that they've been in ever since the Hail Mary from Cordell Stewart. I know that long it seems like. Besides 97 and 11.
It was it that game. I know that.
You were well.
Yeah.
But San Francisco 28, Philadelphia 27. I think Kaepernick will throw one to Stevie Johnson in the closing seconds, and Phil Dawson will seal the victory. Calling it right now.
If that happens, I'll be impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get you something like Chris Berman has.
Yes. Boom. And then the less impressive game of the week, which if you're like me, Joe Buck should call, Minnesota against Atlanta.
Atlanta, they're starting to get some things going after, my God, a destruction of the Buccaneers, as Matt Ryan pretty much had his eyes closed when he was throwing the ball in that game, and he still got a complete pass.
And we had a playoff winner take the place of Matt Ryan in the fourth quarter. Who was that?
Oh, I gotta do this one.
The playoff winner is kind of tripping him up. I know it.
I can't think of it right now. I can't remember his name. It's like no.
You won a playoff game for Houston. Schaub was hurt.
Oh, what's his name? Oh my God, I know his name. That Schaub. I can't remember.
It's like that SpongeBob episode.
Go for it.
We forgot his name.
Yeah, pretty much. Go for it.
T.J. Yates.
That's what it is. Oh my God, I have his autograph card at home too. I knew that. My God. I was thinking that too when I see him coming. I'm like, oh, his autograph card. That's awesome. All right, he's actually playing.
And remember the first thing I said about him? He won a playoff game
Yep.
against the Bengals.
And he's not that quarterback in that at all. But yeah, Atlanta, good team. I think they're going to start stepping things up now and go into the playoff race with the very, very good division they have. And Minnesota, well, they're still trying to figure some stuff out. As they have a new starting quarterbacks this week, as our third rookie rookie quarterback will start this year with Bortles, I can't say his name now, and Carr. Now we'll have Teddy Bridgewater starting for the
Teddy!
Pretty much, man. And we'll see how he does in his first NFL start.
I should have brought a teddy bear with me.
And he I'm kidding, actually. Or get Ted from the movie Ted. But I do believe the Atlanta Falcons are going to win this one, even though it is in Minnesota. I just believe this Atlanta team is that much better than Minnesota, and I'm going to give the Atlanta Falcons the win in this one, 31-14.
Bold prediction in this game. Who is that quarterback again?
TJ Yates.
We'll see playing time in this one.
Ooh. Yeah, I can see it.
Atlanta 31, Minnesota 10. And Minnesota will score 10 points in the last 10 minutes of the game. It will be 31-0 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in that one because Bridgewater's doing now who he's going to play, so that'll be a question.
Sunday night game, which actually looks kind of intriguing. How about them 8-8 Cowboys? As I still think
they're above average right now.
But they were 2-1 also last year. And how
they always do that though.
Against the 1-2 Saints.
Yep, the Saints got things kicking last week as they got their first win of the year and a needed win for them after struggling in their first two games. As now, once again, like some of these teams that got their first win this week or got a win this week, they should be stepping up and getting ready to go for the long season haul. As I expect this new offense to keep going now. And then we have a Dallas offense who's looked pretty good so far. Romo, as long as he keeps that ball in his hands and not turn it over, that team can look pretty good. The problem for both these teams is their defenses are god-awful at times. It's always a question mark with these two, and every time you play these teams, you know you want to start your offense against them no matter what, no matter who the players are.
Yeah.
Because you know you'll get some pretty good points off them. And this one, I am predicting a shootout in this one, a very close shootout actually between these two teams. But I do have the New Orleans Saints winning in Dallas. That offense is just way more powerful than I believe the Dallas offense is. Drew Brees, I believe, is in a very, very good game in this one, and Graham has a couple touchdown catches as well.
Let him dunk the goalpost for Goodell.
Just do it anyways. Who cares?
Exactly.
It's a little bit of money out of your pocket.
I guess I'll have to lead the NFL in penalties next year. #FunPolice.
I would do that. I don't care. Just do that. Oh, you're fining me. Oh, I gotta give him a couple. What do I make? Like $14 million a year?
Yeah.
Whatever. I do have the Saints win this one in a shootout in a very close battle, 28-27.
One thing's for sure. You can call the Dallas Cowboys the Alice Cowboys. Why? No D. And the Saints, they had a better defense last year, but against the Dallas offense, which people don't realize it, in the dog days of NFL football, as I call them, and you probably may have seen this tweet too, Romo is actually not that bad.
Oh, no, he's not a bad quarterback at all. It's just
in the dog days of football.
No.
In December and September, he's terrible. When you see him on the spotlight, he's god-awful. But in this game, not so much because it's the dog days of the NFL. Pretty much.
I do not believe Romo's a bad quarterback at all. It's just he needs to perform at certain times to make sure he can get his team to a better position.
Let's see here. New Orleans 31, Dallas 28. A little bit more of a shootout, but of course my shootouts are more in the 35 range, so who knows. Monday night game, which seems like an interesting one. Kansas City against New England.
Yeah, New England sucked this year. They are 2-1 right now, but not a very impressive 2-1, I believe, as of right now. This offense that a lot of people think coming in this year is not going to be that great. And
they've had as many wins as famous people on their team get denied a high five.
Yeah, that's true. Last week, Kraft. Oh my God, Kraft! I saw that.
Who's going to get, as I told America's pregame on Fox Sports 1, who's going to get mean by Brady now? This guy! And who's known for not getting high five? This guy!
Yeah, that was... He's just sitting in that booth, just gotta get a high five from Mark Wahlberg, and he just ignored him. He's just like, hey, give me a high five. Come on. I'm famous too. But yeah, I just love the picture of ESPN because it has Tom Brady's hand up in his crack, and they give them each other a high five. That's funny. But yeah, New England's offensive woes are continuing right now. Defense playing pretty good so far this year. It's just the offense not looking as good as I thought they would be. And a lot of people predicted that this offense was going to look good this year. And you have Kansas City, who came off their first win of the year last week. And it's not a team. I have something going on now, trying to get things rolling. As maybe get some confidence in Alex Smith. I do believe Charles is coming back this week for the Chiefs. I have to see him at one. If not, Davis, who is still also a pretty good running back for this team, who's had a pretty big impact in the last couple of weeks. Still doing good. Again, this one is going to be a close one. Kansas City, a questionable defense with their injuries right now, and I believe that is going to be a big factor in this one. I do see New England winning this one and going to 3-1 on the season. I mean, the offense still not going to look as impressive as they need to be so far, but I do believe the offense is going to do their job and get enough points to get them to win in this one, and the defense is going to step up for New England once again. And the Patriots are going to win this 20-17.
As I've been saying pretty much since the NFL season started, what's the Chiefs' record since the 9-0 start? 3-8. And it will go to 3-9 this week. Even though it's on Monday night and the Kansas City crowd is just about on par with Seattle's. And people don't realize
Team
that.
ain't like Seattle, so that's the thing.
That's exactly. 3-9 since the 9-0 or 3-8 since the 9-0 start. It will go to 3-9 this week. Although last year, late in the season, the Patriots played a Monday night game, which you still remember because they should have had a DPI called on them, but unfortunately it wasn't called. New England 27. Well, this time it won't happen. New England 27, Kansas City 17.
So we picked every game but one game opposite. That's going to be interesting now.
Might turn out well, might turn out bad for us.
That one game might be the decision between which one was going to have a perfect week or not. We'll see, I guess.
That might very well be the case, but
The Raiders.
That's
what we got.
the Dolphins. So that does it for our condensed Week 4 show. Although in time length it really wasn't condensed.
Nope.
So
I get our talks. We got a couple
exactly. You have good NFL talk on this show, and people don't realize it. Come on, watch us. Damn it. Week 5 coming up next. Staying for the Cards, Bengals, Browns, Broncos, Seahawks, and Rams. We hope you enjoyed this show. We'll pick your teams again next week. And for the rest, good luck. And for the Jags, ouch. We'll see you next week.
Bye.